Here are 8 new App Store games from April 2025. Before we get into this video, I wanted to quickly mention my new Buy Me a Coffee page. Here, you can support me to more easily afford new games each month for these videos. I'm also offering a monthly member option that I'm calling Apple Gamer Pro. With this membership, I'll provide you with a list of premium Apple mobile games and Mac games each week. This changes nothing with the channel, it's just there if you want to support me basically. Check out the link to my page in the video description. RoboCop Rogue City has finally landed on the Mac App Store. Become the legendary part man, part machine, all cop hero and bring justice to the dangerous, crime-ridden streets of old Detroit. This is a wonderfully crafted video game adaptation of the critically acclaimed RoboCop films. It's pretty underrated on PC and console, so it's cool that the dev even decided to bring it to Mac. The game comes with Metal 3, Metal Effects, and Lumen and Nanite support on Mac. It's also another game powered by Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 isn't very good on Mac at all, so the performance here is nothing to write home about. It sees about 30 FPS at 1080p medium on my M4 Mac Mini without using Metal Effects. Still, I think it's worth checking out as it's a really wonderful game and I'm just so happy that it's actually here in the first place. RoboCop Rogue City costs $49.99 USD. While it is supported on a Mac with an M1 chip or later, it is probably best played on the following Macs. In April, Ubisoft brought Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown to mobile. Unfortunately, this isn't a universal purchase with the Mac App Store version, so you'll have to buy it separately. The mobile version introduces several new features like auto potion, auto parry, slow time options, and many other quality of life improvements to make playing on the touchscreen much easier. That being said, I still recommend playing the game with a controller. The game runs at 60 FPS on iPhone and iPad and 120 FPS on iPad Pro, though noticeable screen tearing does occur. Despite this, I actually still recommend checking out The Lost Crown, as it's a very high quality, premium action platformer. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown offers a free demo, with an in-app purchase of only $9.99 to unlock the full game. It requires an iPhone or iPad with 4GB or more of RAM. Crashlands 2 makes its way to iPhone and iPad. Explore a vibrant world, befriend aliens, craft and craft and craft some more. I didn't play much of the game, if I'm honest with you, because I'm just not that into crafting RPG games. Still, I'm really happy Butterscotch Shenanigans brought Crashlands 2 to mobile. The first game was definitely a major success for them on mobile, and I bet this game does well too. It features advanced graphical options as well. You can enable effects from bloom, blur, blended shadows, overhead cloud shadows, water effects, lighting effects, an in-game FPS counter, and much more. Even though it's a 2D game, it looks visually very impressive. While the game runs at 60 FPS, I did see some frame pacing issues on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, but I could fix this by opting for lower graphics. Crashlands 2 costs $9.99 USD. I recommend playing it on one of the following devices for the best experience. TMNT Shredder's Revenge was originally released on mobile through Netflix in 2023. However, in April, PlayDigis brought it out as a standalone paid app, so I'm showing it again. This is an awesome retro Turtle Heroes beat-em-up where you'll brawl across classic TMNT locations. Smash your way through more than a dozen different levels and use your dangerous ninja combos to defeat classic enemies. This version includes the main game and both the Dimension Shellshock and Radical Reptiles DLC. The game does not contain local multiplayer, which is a bit of a bummer, but you can join others in online play between PlayDigis and Netflix versions, which is excellent. TMNT Shredder's Revenge offers a free demo with an in-app purchase of $8.99 USD to unlock the full game. It requires an iPhone or iPad with an A12 Bionic chip or later. Apple Arcade subscribers were treated to an absolute gem of a game a few weeks back. Katamari Damacy Rolling Live is a quirky game where players expand their Katamari by rolling up objects scattered across each level. Featuring unique and whimsical gameplay and a captivating soundtrack that blends different genres, the game invites players to energize the King's live stream by rolling their Katamari to create stars. As you advance, comments from in-game fans appear, and the longer you play, the larger your audience grows. By completing the King's challenges and boosting your subscriber count, you can unlock dynamic new stages. As I said, Katamari Damacy Rolling Live is available to Apple Arcade subscribers on the App Store. It is available on iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac. Another classic game was brought to Apple Arcade in April. SpaceInvaders InfinityGene EVO combines exhilarating action with intuitive gameplay where players can seamlessly switch between classic and shoot-'em-up modes while adapting to enemy attack patterns on the fly. As the game progresses, its retro aesthetic transforms into a 3D shooter, unlocking increasingly powerful ships, including guest fighters from classic shooters like Darius, Night Striker, and Raystorm. There are 36 stages right now in the main game, 30 extra stages, and 100 stages in the challenge mode. Please do not judge the game based off its graphics, there is a lot to this one. It's awesome. As I said, SpaceInvaders InfinityGene EVO is available to Apple Arcade subscribers on the App Store. It is available on iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Mac. World of Goo 2 is now available for iPhone, iPad, and Mac. It's sadly a separate purchase on mobile and Mac, but regardless, it's exciting to finally see the sequel after all these years, especially on mobile. The game offers a brand new story, new types of goo, clever new mechanics, and an amazing soundtrack that somehow tops the original. It includes 5 chapters, 60 levels, and extra challenges, with one chapter even diving into a full film noir detective story. It's so cool. Plus mini golf levels and gravity-based levels. It runs at 60 FPS on iPhone and iPad, and 120 FPS on the latest iPad Pros, which looks fantastic. If you're a fan of the original, get this, because this game is better in every way possible, trust me. World of Goo 2 costs $9.99 USD on iPhone and iPad, and then the Mac version on the App Store costs $29.99 USD. It is supported on the following devices. I was super surprised to see that no one talked about this game coming to the App Store in April. Duck Detective Secret Salami is a cozy, story-driven adventure game. Dive into this funny, comedy-filled puzzle adventure where you play as Eugene McQuacklin, a down-on-his-luck duck detective, on a mission to crack the case. Use your sharp, deductive reasoning to find hidden clues, solve puzzles, and explore the truth behind a sinister Salami conspiracy. This game was highly praised on PC, and I'm super happy that the dev brought it to the App Store. It doesn't have controller support, but it's perfectly playable with the touch controls. Duck Detective Secret Salami offers a free demo with an in-app purchase of $5.99 USD to unlock the full game. It is available on iPhone, iPad, and Mac as the iPad version. So, what do you think of these new App Store games from April 2025? Are you impressed or disappointed? Let me know in the comments. We may have not seen any AAA games this month, which might be sad for some, but don't worry, we have many high-quality indie games worth checking out on this list. I'm also super excited to see what the following months have lined up for gaming on the App Store, especially as we get closer to WWDC 2025. Anyway, my name's Stewie, and thanks for watching.